All right. I suppose that everyone hear me for now. Good afternoon. I'm so excited, and it is a great pleasure for joining the meeting, the conference for today. You know, we know for the Texas Heart School of Perfusion for long, and it's like a role model for School of Perfusion, allowable. It's just an honor, very great pleasure for me, and yes, I'm ready to have everybody to travel Thailand with me right now. My talk will be divided in two parts. I'll start with the international perfusion in Thailand, and then I'll follow by the scientific talk with one of the topic that's very interesting for now about the hyperoxia in ECMO and CPB. And I will share some part of my research which is related to the hyperoxia that I will talk about later. I cannot move my screen. Oh, okay. So I will start with the historical timeline of heart surgery in Thailand, and then we show you about the perfusion training since the beginning until now, and also we'll show you we quite different from the U.S. and maybe so many countries. After graduates from the school, we can be so not only for perfusionists, but we can work in many few areas about the heart, and I will talk about this, and I will end up my talk with about our society. The heart surgery in Thailand, we start in 1953 with the cold heart surgery, the PDA ligation at Chulalongkorn Hospital. Chulalongkorn Hospital is one of the prominent hospital in Thailand, very, very famous, located in Bangkok. And then 1959, we start the open heart surgery, but it's a ASD culture without the heart lung machine at Sirirat Hospital. And again, Sirirat Hospital is a famous in medical school in Thailand. And maybe just 1 or 2 months later, in the same year, in 1959, we have the open heart surgery with heart lung machine at Chulalongkorn Hospital once again. And that's we have the first perfusionist in Thailand. Her name is, we call her Bang'on. Actually, we call Ajahn. Ajahn does mean the professor Bang'on. She was the first perfusionist. She is still healthy, 85 years old. And I was trained by her in some part. She is our beloved. In every year, we have the appreciation for her. So during the year 1959 to 1997, all of perfusionists is we call the on-the-job trainings. Mostly they are the nurse from maybe OR nurse, like a scrub nurse or ICU nurse, and trained to be a perfusionist. And most of half of that is from the medical equipment technician, and then they train and then they be a perfusionist, and some part is a doctor. My surgeon that I worked with him before, he was a perfusion. He is a surgeon, but he also control the heart lung machine for his friend that's a surgeon also. He is one of the surgeons totally understand perfusionist because he control the heart lung machine also. And just a few, I think maybe 10 or 20 perfusionists from the healthcare worker and in this time period. And after 1997, a group of surgeons, they think that we should certify like an accredited or like have the program to certify for perfusionists. And then that's why since 1998, we have the one program in one university in our country. I mean, in Thailand. And then we start the program at Naresuan University to a bachelor. It is a bachelor of, we call the Bachelor of Science in Cardio and Thoracic Technologies. It is a 4-year full-time program. After you graduate from high school, you can enroll, you can apply to the program. So that means you can go directly to the perfusion school. And I am the third batch, how you call the third batch or the third generations of this perfusion school. And only one school in Thailand for perfusion is since 1998. And for me, after I graduated in 2004, I started a job for perfusionists. Let me go back a little while. In this period, in 1998, I mean, maybe 4 or 5 years, they just forgot to train a perfusionist. We studied for 4 years, but almost 90% of the curriculum, we learn about perfusionists, and to be a perfusionist, mostly we do for a perfusionist in this time period. And after I graduate, I start my job as a perfusionist in the hospital. This is a heart center in northeast part of Thailand, it's around here, and the first heart center for do the surgery in this area. And this is my team that I work with during the time. Actually almost for 8 years experience for perfusionist for me at this time. After we graduate after we get the bachelor degree, we can be the perfusionist directly. I mean, no examination for license, nothing. We can be the perfusionist. We apply to the hospital. If the hospital accept us, yes, we be a perfusionist. Until 2005, the health ministry, they said that we shouldn't have the licensor and also the support from the surgeon that we should certify for. So that's why we start have the licensor from 2005. So I graduated in 2004. And then for 2005, they said you need to have the examination for the licensor. And so I am the first generation that's get the license because it's like a transition period of this time. And I work as a perfusionist. During my time work start for the perfusionist, I have so many questions. And one of my questions, and the first question, and I will present for today also. I have a questions about the PaO2. I know we need to keep for the protocol for the PaO2 during the CPB in our center 200 to 300 millimeter mercury. I think that, and mostly I do about 250. But I just thinking that why don't we do the in normal range 100? Why we need to do in a bit higher? That's my question at that time. And also I'm interested in auto-regulation, specifically for renal auto-regulation. That's, I think, is it different or not? Because the acute kidney injuries happen. So I mean the incident, so many incidents happen. What's about the renal auto-regulation? But I don't have, so I mean my background in academic is, how I can say, not so, I don't know that much at that time, and I make a decision to and also support from my team, from my perfusionist team, to study for the master degree in medical physiology. And I'm lucky I start just attend to master degree for medical physiology, but after I learn in deeper and deeper and deeper, I got a PhD. And after I got a PhD, I think I still want to know about the renal auto-regulation. I shouldn't apply to the professor who work in the renal auto-regulation, who is a role model of physiologist allowable. He was trained by Dr. Gaitan, who wrote the textbook Physiology Gaitan. I think most of us know about this. And he was trained from here. He's a Dr. Nawar. And then I'm so crazy. I emailed to him very long email. That's the blurry one. So very long email. I should not do that, but I did. And I wrote in the email that I am a perfusionist. That's I wrote to him. I am a perfusionist. I don't know that he know perfusionist or not, but our career is like a small group. Not that much people, not so many people know us, but I wrote to him. And I'm so interested in renal auto-regulation. So a very long email, and yes, I'm lucky. I completed the postdoc under the supervised by Dr. Gabriel Navar from Tulane University. I choose the study by myself, and also actually under his supervision to study in the renal autoregulation. We use some techniques and some part that's involved in CPB that I will show you for the result. And as a part of work was just published in American Journal of Physiology in 2020, and we just finished for the review and submit yesterday before my talk today. And I completed for postdoctoral 2 year from Tulane, from New Orleans. And I'll show you the picture behind me. That's a part of my work at that time. And I came back to Thailand. During the time I did my postdoc in New Orleans, another university located in Bangkok, and this is the Thammasat University. They opened the new, like a new curriculum for perfusionists, but it's going to be the international program. I'll go back to talking about Naresuan, which I graduated from. This is the Thai program. And then in 2015, at Thammasat University, they opened for the cardio and thoracic technology, which is the same bachelor inside. It's a bachelor degree, but it's an international program. That means we teach in English, and we have the international student around. That's nearby Thailand, for example, Cambodia, India. From India, that's our student also. And I came back to Thailand, and I joined at Thammasat University. For the program, both Naresuan and also at Thammasat, actually the program which is the same. The difference is, like I mentioned, about the language that we teach. Not only for perfusionists for the bachelor degree in Thailand, yes, we do for the perfusion, but the perfusion is one part of the 4-year program. The student will also learn about the cardiac catheterization, also for the echocardiography, and also for the electrophysiology and the pacemaker. So that means after graduate, they have the option to work in the hospital. They can be the perfusionist. I am a perfusionist. They can be an echosonographer because they learn. And also the licensure cover for the all 4 field. They can be the cardiac catheterization technologists, and also they can be the cardiac electrophysiology technologists. And also some hospital, they do both of this. There is a perfusionist, there is an echosonographer, also cardiac catheterization, and also for EP. One of my friends can do all of this in her hospital, like a rotate 2 months work as a perfusionist, 2 months is an echosonographer. But once again, for me, I just do the perfusions, very less skill for the echo cardiac catheterizations for me. But that is a career in Thailand after you graduate from the bachelor program. And I'll show you at Thammasat. This is the training center in our set. At Thammasat. I'll show you here. This one. This is the room. The student before they also have the few experience, like a training in hospital, but before go to the hospital, they were trained at the center. This is the room, the study room, and you can see at the mirror. And when you turn on the light, the another room that's nearby, which is instructor can show and operate the simulation for them until they feel familiar, and then they go for the simulation that we have. And again, that I show you that, like I mentioned, not only for perfusion, but also for echo. So we have the ICU simulation. Also, we have 2 rooms in the training center. And but we don't have the cath lab cardiac catheterization simulation in our center, but they go to hospital and they train as the hospital in this part, also for the EP. And when before they graduate, they have the research. They need to do the research. Actually, it's not the big research, just small research, but they practice to do the research and have the presentation. And I also appreciate with the section before that you show about the research in Latin America. I also very appreciate. That's very nice. That's very nice. And this is happened in Thailand. I mean, in both institutions. And also, I want to ask one more. We also have the guests from outside the country. I'll start with this guy first. I'll talk to you. When I came back to Thailand after I did my postdoc, one of faculty there told me, some guy emailed to our institution. He from the US. And in the email, just a very short email, he want to visit our center. Just like the information that I got at that time. And I said, we just open for 3 years. No one know us. I just think he is a scammer, but you know, why scammer interesting in perfusion is incredible. Actually, no one know us. We are very, very small group. Okay, let me talk with him, that I said, and then I'll email back to him. Can you send me for your CV or something? That a very short email, but start to talk. That's my idea. And then he sent his CV back, and I said, oh my God. He is an instructor at Large Medical Center, University of Chicago. He is a perfusionist and also the instructor teaching the perfusion school there. And he would take a vacation in Thailand, but in the part of his vacation, he want to visit some institution, like he instructor. He want to know maybe outside country what happened. And I said, yes, I'm so very welcome you to our institution. And then this is the first time that he came to our institution. I invite him to give a lecture to our student. That's a wonderful talk, very inspired to our students. And then when he came, I asked him, when you come back to Thailand again, I'm so sorry that I brought you, but I want 1 day. Every time that you come to Thailand, please give me 1 day to give a lecture to our student. And that's happened since I know him until now. When he comes to Thailand, he will give 1 time to lecture to our student. And sometimes if have more time, join to our society and like share the experience. And we ask him in the US, how you do for this case, how you like sharing experience sometimes with the society. That's a very nice to meet him. And I learned a lot from him. I learned that, oh, actually, we are friends. We can email if you want to know. I learned a lot from him. And then when the COVID time happened, you know, when the COVID time, I taught my student for the theory, and it shut down at that time. They came to the practice. Everybody just at home and online. And I said, I taught the theory, every theory that I know for you. Can you like share with me what you want to learn more, what you want to know more? And one of my students said, can you invite Joe Barta to teach us? That they said. I said, Joe Barta, yes, I know him, but he don't know me. Absolutely, he don't know me. How I can contact him? And I think maybe I email the same way at Merle email to me. But I shouldn't do that. I should do informal way, but I didn't. I go to Facebook fan page, and then I send a messenger, and I feel like I behave more scammer. I like a scammer, but I never told you why I do this way. I'll tell you why I send a messenger with the 2 reasons. The first reason is I don't think you get back to me. I don't think you respond to me. If I email, you know, you don't know me. I'm very small fit from far away. I don't think you respond me. And another reason, I just think if you respond to me, if from the Facebook, you can see my profile, you can see like my style, you can see, actually you can see my face. Maybe it's better. I don't expect that he get back to me. And, you know, US and Thailand is different time, nighttime and daytime. So to get back to me by post on my Facebook wall, and everybody know. And then they ask me what I'm doing. Someone like a post on your Facebook. Please I'm very happy to connect with you, but please contact me in a form, or we have the formal form or something that you like. I'm so very appreciate. And yes, after that, I have Joe every year to teach my student. I'm so thank you. He just give a lecture maybe the last month, like Joe, I think just the last month, and sometime he join the society to have the meeting. So that's I have Joe every year for my student. That's very nice, and I very appreciate to him. And also, this is my friend, Dr. Owen Litchfield. He is a mathematical guy at Yale University. During my time as a postdoc, he is the doctor. He studied the doctoral degree, the PhD candidate at that time, as we know each other. And mostly I invite him to give a lecture to my student about the mathematics model. It's good, sometimes we can do the research in our body for the mathematical helps a lot. And he's a very nice guy. And yeah, Joe Bata, every year that we invite him. And this is a professor from Scotland who is the team developed the leukocyte filter. And one of our faculty do the PhD with him, and then invite him for teach our student also. And before the COVID years, we have the ECMO meeting in Bangkok, and the team of Hong Kong, the perfusion team, the perfusionist team from Hong Kong came to Thailand to join the meeting. And he is the president of the Perfusion Society in Hong Kong, and this is our president. She was a perfusion president at that time, and was a faculty in our center. He came to visit maybe just only 2 hours, I think, just a very short period to visit in our center. But when he came back to Hong Kong, he donated the heart lung machine S5, the Rivan was S5 with the new set to our center, and then we use them use the heart lung machine to treat our student. Also very appreciate, very grateful to him. I said, just only 2 hours, you made our center, but you donate the, that's a big impact to our student, and we use for teaching the practice. Very emotional to me for now. I feel so very grateful to him. And one of incredible that I don't think that it's happened, but it's happened. Professor Akira Nishiyama, he's a famous guy in renal physiology, in pharmacology. His research is very well known, more citation, and was trained by Dr. Nawa. That's why we know each other. And I submit the research fund to Japan at that time. And then when he came to meeting, and he came to visit me at my center, and we talk about the research that we plan to do. And then I asked him, Akira, I'll let you know, I am a perfusionist. Do you know the perfusionist? That I asked him, and I don't expect that he know my career anymore. And he said, yes, I know very well. That he said. I said, why you know very well? I was a perfusionist before. I said, no, you are not a perfusionist. But he shared with me that he was the MD, and then he like a further study too. He's an anesthesiologist, and during this time in Japan, anesthesiologists need to control the heart lung machine also. And he have, I don't know how long, maybe 1 or 2 years that's work as a perfusionist. So that's, he said, he understand very well that he said. And I said, oh, that's a good thing. That's a good thing happen. Can I send my student to have experience abroad and in your hospital, work in the perfusionist? And he's very nice. He a coordinate between the two university, and actually the document, everything is already, and our student ready to go there to Japan, but because the COVID, so that's why we stopped. And he just came to Thailand the last 2 months. This is our dean, and just we like start to the program for like a cooperation again, and the student will go to the hospital in Japan maybe next 2 months for like have experience about. And so that's I share with you because I want to show you with this slide that I learned a lot from perfusionist around the world, and that make me deep understanding about the words of perfusionist. Yes, we control the heart lung machine. Yes, we do. We control the ECMO. That's the machine. But for the human, we are the friendship, and our friendship that's beyond the borders. That's I learned a lot from there. And so next, I'll show you. I'll talk a bit about our society. The society we call the Society of Cardio and Thoracic Technologies. As I show you the slide before we have the institution for bachelor degree program, we have the perfusionist on the job training. So they have the club that's called Perfusionist Club. And the group that graduate the same as me, we also have the CTT club. So that's mean like we have 2 club of perfusionists. And then we talk why we don't have just the one. And then in 2016, we attribute or founded this, we attribute the Society of Cardio and Thoracic Technologies from 2016. Right now we have the member, over 700 members. Most of the member work in the government hospital, and about almost 200 members work in private hospital. We have 37 heart centers in Thailand, and we do the heart surgery. This is the open heart surgery. Open heart surgery, about 6,000 cases a year. And the society serving for like education, so many things that they do. We have the annual meeting every year, and this year the annual meeting will be next week. It's the 10 to 11 June. That's going to be the next week. So, and once again, as I mentioned, we are not only the perfusionists. So in the annual meeting, they divided in the meeting for perfusionists in one room, for the cath lab, as you can see, for the cath lab in one section, and also for the echo section. But all we are in the same society. And so I'll go to summary from my first part. So we have 2 universities in Thailand offer for the perfusion program, which is the 4-year full-time program. At Naresuan University for Thai program, and at the Thammasat University. Actually, I should have mentioned CICM, Supaporn International College of Medicine at Thammasat University for English program. And after graduate, we can be the perfusionist, echosonographer, cardiac catheterization technologists, and cardiac electrophysiology technologists. And yes, we have the society that is founded in 2016. That's my summary, and we are so happy. Please feel free to contact us if the international program is cicm.tu.ac.th, the Thai program at Naresuan University, ahs.nu.ac.th, and our society, thaictt.com. And that is the first part. So I'm go to the next part, right? That's my understanding right now.